Alright, much ado about nothing time. Playing some 6-drop Tribal in Standard, and this hand actually looks kind of reasonable. Land, land, land. So we have 5 mana right now, which means we only need 1 more to cast our Sunbird's Invocation. Blooming Marsh for our opponent, and Attune with Ether. Well, let's see how fast of a start our opponent gets off to. What we don't want to see is Longtusk Cub. Well, play Scattered Groves, pass the turn. No Longtusk Cubs, and no Winding Constrictor into Rishkar. Those starts are just a little fast for 6-drop Tribal. Even with the changes we made to not just literally scoop to Longtusk Cub. Now we just usually scoop to Longtusk Cub. There's Longtusk Cub. Well, that's Attune with Ether. Yeah, I mean, Longtusk Cub. It is a nightmare for this deck, even with us having some removal now. It doesn't really matter. We'll take a swamp, play the swamp, pass the turn. Well, I mean, we could still just go over the top of it, potentially. Ether Hub for our opponent. Gets in with the Longtusk Cub. Yeah, we take 3, they get their energy back. Story of Standard. Down to 17. And passes. Well, play the land and Gift of Paradise our swamp. Go back up to 20. Pass the turn. We would like more lands. We want to get down to Sunbird's Invocation as soon as possible. More energy means more Longtusk pumping. Opponent gets in with Longtusk. Pumps. It's only a 5/5. Hits us. Gets their energy back. Are we literally just going to lose to turn 2 Longtusk Cub? That's looking possible to probable. And a Walking Ballista. Well, let's Attune. Get a forest. Play the forest. Gift of Paradise the forest. Play Servant of the Conduit. Pass the turn. There's a forest for our opponent. Goes attacking. Well, we are 100% chump blocking here. Alright, pumps Ballista. This gives us a slight bit of hope. Alright, well, play Sunbird's Invocation. Pass the turn. We will see. Our opponent can 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're pretty close to just being dead to walk at 13, 14. So we're at 1 right now, which means an Attune with Ether kills us. That's not exactly where we want to be. Opponent gets in. Pumps Ballista. Pumps. Hits us for 10. So we're at a virtual 1. Because they can Ballista us. We draw Forest. Well, all we can really do is cast Demon, get a trigger, hope for Noxious Gearhulk. That's our only out to Walking Ballista here. And we did not hit it, and we will scoop it up. Alright, well, Longtusk Cub, I mean, we added Hardness Lightnings, but it is still not really where we want to be. I mean, we can go up Abrew to have another answer to the early game threats. Go down. Probably Demon just does nothing. And let's try it like that. Alright, we're on the play, which is good. And alright, we have answers to our opponent's Longtusk Cub. So we can pass that test, and then hopefully we just draw lands and Gift of Paradise and go from there. That's the idea anyway. Dragon Skull Summit, go. Opponent, Forest, and Attune with Ether. Yep. And passes. Oh, play Rootbound Crag. Another land is fine. It is tapped, which means no Gift of Paradise next turn. But maybe that's fine. We probably will have to be killing something anyway. Swamp for our opponent. And a Longtusk Cub. Yeah, well, we weren't going to be ramping this turn anyway, because we gotta kill the Cub. So kill the Cub, except using red mana. Sunpetal Grove, and pass the turn. So things are kind of shaping up. We can Gift of Paradise into Carnage Tyrant or Glorybringer. And that seems like a pretty good start for our deck. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? There's a Winding Constrictor. Huh. Well, I guess we Gift of Paradise. Hope that nothing goes horribly wrong with this Winding Constrictor. Play Sunpetal Grove, pass the turn. So this hopefully sets us up to do something sweet next turn. That's the idea anyway. And by something sweet, I mean probably cast a Glorybringer. Opponent plays a tap land. Gets in with the Constrictor. I mean, untap land Carnage Tyrant is probably the dream. Alright, Ballista, X1, tap land. Well, Harness Lightning, Winding Constrictor. Harness Lightning, Walking Ballista. Opponent's gonna ping us. Yep. Play Sanctum, pass the turn. So next turn we get down Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully our opponent doesn't go something like Land Scarab God. That could be pretty bad for us. Opponent. Rogue Refiner. Alright, Carnage Tyrant does not care about Rogue Refiner. Gift of Paradise. Well, alright. It's Carnage Tyrant time. 6-drop, number 1. Should be challenging for our opponent to deal with. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent. Ooh, main phase cycles a land. Okay. Well, play the mountain. Play Gift of Paradise. Play Glorybringer. Alright, there's an Essence Scatter. Well, go Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully this Carnage Tyrant is enough. Hit our phone to 13. Rishkar's Expertise would be sweet. Siphoner, okay. This is a point where our deck should be good, because we just have so much power on the top end. Well, get in with Carnage Tyrant. Opponent takes it. Down to 6. Attune with Ether. Get a Swamp. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn. Come on, deck. Give us some of our 6 drops. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Opponent's at 5. Problem is if they can play one creature, they can like triple block, and then we lose our only threat. Opponent. Passing? Well, let's Glorybringer. Go to combat. Attack with both. No Exert, because if our opponent has Blossoming Defense, it fizzles the Exert activation on Glorybringer anyway, and if they don't have Blossoming Defense, we win. So there's not really any reason to Exert. Doing it this way means, worst case, we still have a Glorybringer next turn to keep attacking with. Oh, well, they have like 2 Blossoming Defenses? Okay. Blossoming Defense not hand. Opponent is still dead at the moment, though. So they're taking 1 and 4? So they still need 1 more of something. And I don't think they have it. I think we might have snuck it out. Whew. Well, not a crazy explosive performance from our deck, but it was enough to win. Just barely. Yeah, let's run it back like that. Let's run it back. See what happens. Alright, we'll give this a shot. We got no Longtusk Cub answer, but our mana's not horrible, and we got a lot of our best cards. Ooh. Yeah, let's Ether Hub. That was a really good draw. Ether Hub is going to make our mana super smooth. So, attune with Ether. Let's just get a... We got to get something that makes these lands come into play untapped, unfortunately. Get a Forest. Trust that we can fix with our Sheffet Monitor and whatnot. Pass the turn. Hope that we don't lose to Longtusk Cub. Always a concern. Blooming Marsh. Come on, no Cub, no Cub. It's a Longtusk Cub. Well, come on, Harness Lightning off the top. Alright, well, Servant of the Conduit. Pass the turn. Oh, Longtusk Cub. Land for our opponent. Ooh, they left in Fatal Pushes. It's kind of surprising. Oh, God. Okay. Life ending. So we got to draw Harness Lightning this turn or we just lose, I think. It's an Ether Hub. So play Servant of the Conduit. Play Rootbound Crag. Pass the turn. Oh, Longtusk Cub's going to get so big so fast. Well, that's what Sultai Energy's trying to do. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gets in with both. Yes, gets roughly 1 trillion energy. Sure. Oh, dear. Yep, up to 7. Opponent passes. We draw land. So play Rootbound Crag, pass the turn. Oh. Well, we won a game. That's something. Fatal Pushes our Servant. And I think we're just literally drawing dead. Like, we can cast Sunbird's Invocation next turn, but then we just... Yeah. Oh, maybe we're just literally dead here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And, yeah. That's Longtusk Cub. Hooray for energy. And poor 6-drop Tribal. I don't know if we ever win a game with this deck.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're subscribed, make sure to hit that bell icon to get notifications for all the latest videos. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you can find the next video right here.